Pocari Sweat presents The Sweat You Forget. Hello there, I'm Carrie, and this is your body. You might be wondering why it looks so pale. That's because your body releases at least 2.5 liters of fluids every day. You see, it's the sweat that you forget that's dehydrating you. Like work from home overtime takes effort, causing your body to sweat. In cold temperature, your body burns energy to stay warm. Having caffeinated drinks and alcohol can make you urinate more often. Fever causes sweating as your body is fighting viruses. And when you cry, you release body fluids through tears. But remember, you can always recover with Pocari Sweat. Because of these ions, we make a good match for your body's hydration needs. Ooh, this is our stop. Remember, don't let the sweat you forget keep you from living a healthy and hydrated life. Pocari Sweat!
Bahagi na ng buhay nating mga Pilipino ang sports. Mula sa panahon ng unos, sa tamis ng tagumpay, sa kabila ng pagbabago ng buhay, ang Philippine Sports Commission ay patuloy na magigilingkod sa sambayanan at atletang Pilipino.
Hello everyone, isang magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Welcome po to our live program ng Philippine Sports Commission. Ito po ang PSC Chatroom, no? Every Wednesday, and wala na ako sa date natin. Every Wednesday po kami para magbigay ng news and updates on ano po ang mga nangyayari sa loob at labas ng Philippine Sports Commission. And syempre, to celebrate as well, no, yung ating mga atletang Pilipino na patuloy na nagbibigay ng karangalan sa ating bansa, no, on different competitions, yan man ay national or international level. So magandang hapon po sa inyo. If you are watching live po, no, if you're watching us live, alinman po sa ating mga YouTube platforms, alinman po sa aming social media platforms, may it be on our Facebook or YouTube, mag-comment po kayo right now and I'd be very happy to meet you. No? Pero bago po tayo magsimula, ang programa po na ito, ang PSC Chatroom, ay syempre hatid sa inyo ng PSC together with the leadership, no, of our Chairman Richard Bacwan, naging aming apat na commissioners, sina Commissioner Edward Haico, Commissioner Bongku, Commissioner Fiz Gaston, and Commissioner Walter Francis Torres. And syempre today's episode, katulad nung I believe past two episodes natin, ay we are also going back again dun po sa ating giving you updates para naman po sa ating nagaganap ngayon na Philippine ROTC Games. Yan po ay we are here live po, no, as I speak, no, right now tayo po ay nandito ngayon sa city ng Zamboanga, and dito po tayo sa Region 9. Tama ba ang aking geography? Region 9 in Zamboanga City para po sa ating Mindanao regional leg of the Philippine ROTC Games. And we'll have more of yan po pag-uusapan natin yung episode na to, no? Kung ano po ang mga latest happenings dito sa Zamboanga City. Syempre ang programa po ng Philippine ROTC Games ay together po, no, nandito po tumutulong ang Philippine Sports Commission to give support, no, dito po sa pag-conduct ng games for the Philippine ROTC Games. As you remember, a few episodes back, nagkaroon din po tayo ng special episode of the ROTC Games, covering the ROTC Games doon naman po sa Iloilo, ating first regional leg in the Visayas. And ngayon tayo po ay nasa Mindanao na, in Zamboanga City. But before we get into that, yan, batiin ko lang po, ano, may mga nanonood po sa atin, always supporting us. Ayan. Nanonood si Julia Tranate, si Yan Claveria, si Leo Macalanda. Nandun din si Sir Ariel Flores. Hello, Sir Ariel. Nanonood po sa atin yan. Lagi si Yan Claverian, si Estel Lia, ayan, nanonood din po sa atin ngayong hapon po na ito. Good afternoon po sa inyo lahat, no? And stay tuned, marami po kaming inihandang updates para po sa inyo. But before we get into that, yun nga, as I said, we have a lot of news, no, and happenings na nangyayari po sa loob at labas ng ahensya. We can't wait to share that with you ngayong hapon po na ito. So unahin na po natin, ano, mga news and updates dito po sa PSC this week. Uunahin po natin ang PSC this week, no, honoring our athletes for their achievements. Una na po dyan ang ating world renowned pole vaulter na si Ernest John Obiena, mas kilala bilang si EJ Obiena. Siya po ay nagkamit po ng silver medal sa men's pole vault sa 2023 World Athletics Championships. Ginanap po ito sa Budapest, sa Hungary. Congratulations, EJ. And it was historic, no, a couple of days back kung kayo po ay sumusubaybay sa ating mga atletang Pilipino. EJ, again, finally getting comfortable na po si EJ, no, in the 6-meter bar. And yun po ang kanyang sinet. Unfortunately, syempre, he fell short of the world champion si Nando Duplantis. But again, a gallant stand from EJ. And syempre, ito pong pagkakapanalo ni EJ, the silver medal win, is a historic one dahil ito po ang unang medalya ng Pilipinas sa World Athletics Championship. And kung natatandaan niyo po, pinanalo rin po tayo ni EJ dito sa World Athletics Championships in men's pole vault, winning a bronze medal man, no, sa last year's edition sa Oregon po sa Amerika. So, congratulations, EJ. Marami pang tayong kailangang abangan kay EJ as he soar another different heights, no, sa atin pong men's pole vault in the world. And right now, getting the silver medal is a really great boost for EJ. No, syempre campaigning for I believe hopefully the Asian Games and ang atin pong pinakahinihintay na Paris Olympics. So, subaybayan po natin yan si EJ. Another historic win for Team Philippines. Ito po, we're very proud to announce. Maybe some of you know this already. We had another winner na po in archery, si Napia Bidaure and si Jason Feliciano. Sila po ay nagtandem to give us medals sa 2023 World Archery Asia Archery Challenge. Ginanap po yan sa South Korea. And specifically po si Pia ay nagwagi ng gold in the recurve mixed doubles and another bronze medal in the recurve women's team. And si Jason Emmanuel Feliciano gave us a gold medal po once more in the recurve men's team. Again, this is the sport of archery. It's relatively a great sport, no? A rising sport sa atin sa Pilipinas, and it's great to know yung ating mga national mga elite players natin, elite archers already competing and talagang nakikipagbanggahan po, no, competing greatly with pride, no, dito po sa mundo ng international sport na archery. And again, ito, as I mentioned, another athlete achievement, no, from us for the Philippines. Binigyan po tayo ng another historic win ni Fier Afan. Siya po ang world champion in winning a gold medal in the under-20 men's grappling 71 kilogram. Congratulations, Fier. Siya ay nagwagi, no, sa United World Wrestling Grappling World Championships. Ginanap naman po ito sa Warsaw, sa Poland. And I think ang kanila po NSA president, si Sir Alvin, hopefully he's watching. Sir Alvin, magandang hapon po. This has been years and years in the making po, no, with the support of the Philippine Sports Commission, and we finally got world champion in men's grappling, no, so world ng United World Wrestling Grappling World Championships. Ginanap po ito sa Poland. Congratulations, Fier. And syempre, again, maging sa mga atleta po natin, ano, na nagbigay ng karangalan sa ating bansa. So moving forward po, no, to our news for this week. Bumalik po tayo from last Wednesday when we had the Ambassador of Qatar, His Excellency si Ahmed Saad, and Al Homidi. Siya po ay nagkaroon ng courtesy visit with our chairman sa Philippine Sports Commission sa Rizal Memorial Sports Complex po yan last Wednesday. No, I believe this was a meeting mo together with our PSC Commissioner Walter Francis Torres and ang ating Executive Director si ED Paolo Tata de Binelcam po. They had a meeting of the delegates, no, sa office of the chairman. Yan po ay sa Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. I believe it was also in for sports linkages po ito, no? The meeting was purpose for sports linkages. Alam po natin na matagal na pong partners in sports at Qatar and the Philippines. Syempre, the strengthening the ties of our nations, so nations of the Philippines and Qatar on sports linkages. So marami tayong aasahan dyan. You know, last Thursday din po ang nagkaroon po ng nagkaroon po ng meeting ang ating chairman kasama po ang ating mga consultants for the different regions po ng ating bansa. Kung natatandaan niyo po, meron po tayong mga consultants na nilagay, no, per region, scattered across the country. And dito po for this from last Thursday po ang ating consultants for Visayas is si Mr. Bernard Ricablanca. Hello Sir Bernard. And our consultant for Mindanao, si Mr. Nolly Ayo, ay pinulong po ni Chairman Richard Bachman to discuss po yung mga plano po ng agency natin for the alignment po ng ating mga sports programs, no, sa term ng ating PSC board with our chairman. So it's a nice development. As you know, we also have our PSC consultant for Luzon, si Mr. Edwin Lianes. Hello Sir Edwin. There you go. Hope he's watching. And isa po yan sa mga talagang goal po ng Philippine Sports Commission, no, yung pag-scatter po ng ating mga sports programs across the different cities and provinces, no, sa ating pong bansa. And as you know, marami po tayong ginagawang ganito, and the PSCS has been very active, no, to really give out programs from our elite grassroots in Batang Pinoy, and yung going to the higher level in Philippine National Games. And we also have Lorot sa Parque. If you know that, we also have a lot of efforts for women in sports happening. Some of them, binalita po natin in the past few episodes. Marami po yan. And for our para-athletes as well, and even to media relations sa ating mga atleta, ay binubuhos po ng Philippine Sports Commission, no, para po sa lahat ng ating mga mamamayan, and syempre for our stakeholders in the different sports. So yan po ang nangyari last Thursday, and moving forward na po tayo, no. Sa Monday po, on Monday, ayan, itong nagdaang Lunes po, ay ang Philippine Sports Commission po ay nakisamang magdiwang, no, celebrating the National Heroes Day. Ayan, National Heroes Day po tayo last Monday, no, I believe that's August 28th. And there you go, as seen on the photos on your screens, na hinighlight po natin, ano, yung mga our top elite athletes, ano. And syempre, hindi lang po sila, pero across the different sports, we're national athletes, our SEA Games medalists, our Asian Games medalists, and syempre ito, ating mga world champions and Olympic medalists, no, ay ating pong pinarangalan at muli ating binigyan ng atensyon, ano, and syempre binigyan pugay po natin, ayan, ang ating mga atletang Pilipino. Across our tagline po, no, syempre tuloy na po yan, no, bida ang bayaning manlalaro. Yan po ang ating campaign slogan ng Philippine Sports Commission. Patuloy na pangangalaga and yung pagbibigay ng priority sa ating mga atletang Pilipino, dahil as we've always been mentioning to the start of the year, bida ang bayaning manlalaro. And speaking of bayaning manlalaro, si Fier Afan, Fier, hello, congratulations, nanonood siya sa atin as I speak right now. Congratulations again, Pierre, to your achievement. Ayan, nanonood siya sa atin. There you go. And together po with the celebration of the National Heroes Day, ay patuloy po na nakikipagtulungan ang Philippine Sports Commission with the different nations po, no? Katulad ng minention natin kanina, building the sports linkages dahil ang PSC po, as we speak, ay dumadalo po ngayon, no, sa ASEAN sports ministers, ASEAN ministerial meetings on sports. Ito po yung tinatawag na AMS 7. Ginaganap po ito sa Thailand right now. And ang ating pong, ang meeting po na ito ay ginagather po yung mga head of delegations na from the different countries. Sila po ay nasa Chiang Mai specifically for a set of meetings from August 26 to September 2. And syempre, mga pag-uusapan nila dito, no, how to strengthen yung ating current ASEAN work plan on sports. I believe the range for this year was from 2021 to 2025. Previously, from the time of our former chairman, Butch Ramirez, it was the ASEAN work plan from 2016 to 2020, I believe. And right now, since meron po tayong ASEAN work plan on sports, no, na pinagsasalusaluhan po ng ating mga neighboring countries in the ASEAN nations, we have this work plan for 2021 to 2025, no? Just to highlight yung sports as a means of showing athleticism, but also a means to advocate social cultural development and as means of promoting peace. As you've seen on the photos on your screens, ang atin pong kasabay po ng ministerial meetings on sports, kasabay ng AMS 7 ay nagkakaroon din po tayo ng ASEAN senior officials meeting on sports, and then kasama po ng ating chairman Richard Bachman doon, no, to us as our SOMS leader, ang ating pong very own PSC Commissioner Olivia Bongku. Hello, ma'am. See the photos on your screens. Ayan, I think this was yesterday. They already convened, no, together with our ED Tatad, ED Paolo Tatad, and our Deputy Executive Directors, si Ma'am Merly Ibay, and the rest of the PSC working staff. Yeah, sila Ma'am Tina Beliana, sila Ms. Mitch, talagang sinusuportahan po, no, ang ating songs leader in a combo. Alam ko po marami po silang pinag-uusapan dyan. And our chairman is set to arrive today po, no, in Thailand para po doon po sa ating ASEAN ministerial meetings on sports. Kasama po yung mga iba-ibang sports ministers, no, yung parang counterpart po yan ng PSC. Kumbaga, a sports commission din sa iba-ibang mga bansa. They are called sports ministers, and nagko-convene po sila, no, to collaborate and to amend and to set new goals, no, for the ASEAN nations in sports specifically. So yan po mga nagaganap. Abangan natin. I hope the next episode we can have Kombong as our guest, no, para malaman natin ano yung mga pinag-usapan as we go on in depth, no, kung ano po yung mga tinakal doon and ano yung mga ating kayang mga kino-contribute right now ng Philippine Sports Commission, syempre as the sports agency and a sports governing body of the Philippines, and how we are involved, no, in making these work plans on sports ASEAN nations effective. So abangan niyo po yan, no? Hopefully we can have them as our guest next episode po ng Psc Chatroom. And syempre on Friday po, huwag niyo pong kakalimutan, mayroon pa rin po tayong PSC Hour, kasabay po ng ating programa every 1 p.m. po, no. Ang PSCR naman po ay nagbabalik this coming Friday, where we have their another episode of the PSC Hour on Radyo Pilipinas 2. Hello, Ma'am Cecil and Ma'am Judith. Yan, sila Ayang is also there. Ang ating pong guest for the PSC Hour this coming Friday, ang ating Olympic gymnast and two-time world champion, si Carlos Yulo. Hello, Kaloy. And kasama niya ang ating Gymnastics Association of the Philippines President, si Ma'am Cynthia Carion. They will be the guest, no, for this week's episode. And syempre, ang mga pag-uusapan natin dyan in preparations ni Carlos and the rest of our team, no, for the 2023 World Artistic Gymnastic Championships na nagaganapin po sa Belgium. And also for the rest of the team that will be competing for the upcoming Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. There we go. There's a lot of updates. Alam ko pala, for everyone to stay updated po, no, Ayan. Another one pala, before tayo matapos sa atin pong updates this week, tuloy pa rin po, bukas pa rin po ang ating registration sa ating mga nagaganap po. No? Open pa rin po ang ating registrations for our National Sports Coaching Certification Course. Ayan, medyo mahaba yan. Ang ating abbreviation dyan ay NSCCC. Kung natatandaan niyo po, we already had this program. And for this year, nagbabalik po yan across 9 different sports. Ayan, as shown sa atin pong screen right now. And I hope we can give a next picture po, no, kung ano po ang status ng ating registration procedures. Again, ito po ay libre, no, and nagbukas po tayo for 2023, mga schedules po natin for different regions. Yan po ay yan. Kung ano po yung mga naka-highlight on red, we are sorry to say, no, ito po ay registrations have already closed on those regions. Pero meron pa rin pong natitira. No? So if you can see, kung kayo po ay viewer namin ngayon, if you're living, kayo po ay naka-reside sa mga regions na mentioned here. And if you're a coach and if you want to get started, no, if you want to get certified from the best coaches in the country, from the Philippine Sports Institute, kayo po ay mag-register na po. Matatagpuan niyo po sa social media ng PSC ang mga procedures po ng registrations. And syempre for our 2024 calendar, for our 2024 calendar natin, ayan, as we can see, there we go. For our 2024 calendar, isa pa lang po ang nagsasara. So there are still regions, no, bukas pa rin po yung registrations for certain regions. So if hanapin niyo lang po yung ating post, I think it's pinned sa aming pong Facebook page for you to see, no, for you to check kung ano po ang mga regions pa na available for you to enter yung ating pong National Sports Coaching Certification course. Siyempre, ang programa pong iyan ay hatid sa inyo ng PSC together with our Philippine Sports Institute. So marami po yung updates. Lahat po ng aking minention, no, right now is located po sa social media platforms ng Philippine Sports Commission. You can always find that there. And I hope you can flash that on our screens. There you go. You can follow again. You can always check our website. It's at www.psc.gov.ph. On Facebook, live po kami here on our Facebook page. We also have our Twitter platform. Hanapin nyo lang po at PSC_gov. Our Instagram is also there. I can always check it at fail.sportscommission. And syempre yung ating YouTube channel that's also streaming live simultaneously sa ating programa ay hanapin nyo lang po ang Philippine Sports Commission, and would be very happy na kayo po ay mag-subscribe to it. Alright, there we go. Marami po yung updates na yan, and we'll take a short break, and sa aming pong pagbabalik, we'll give you the updates po, no, sa currently po na nangyayari dito po sa ROTC Games Mindanao Regional Leg. Babalik po kami sa ilang paalala. nagbabalik po tayo dito sa PSC Chatroom and you just heard no yung ating mga updates para po sa ating Philippine from our PSC this week pala rather. And we have a lot of updates there for you. And then right now dadako po tayo no, to the main topic of our program right now. And kung natatandaan niyo po, again, a few episodes back, we had updates po no, sa nangyayari po sa kauna-unahang regional leg ng Philippine ROTC Games that was in Iloilo. I think that was 2 episodes back. And right now, nandito po ako ngayon together with the workforce po ng Philippine Sports Commission. Ano, kasama po natin dito, nasa kabilang kwarto lang po sila. And nandito po ang full force po ang Philippine Sports Commission to give support para po dito to the conduct of the second regional leg of the Philippine ROTC Games. This time sa Mindanao naman po ano. And we'd like to give you updates on that. Yan po ang ating pag-uusapan ngayong hapon po na ito. Simulan natin yan last Saturday dahil ang atin pong prior to the opening ceremonies po ang ating butihing Senator Francis Tolentino ang ating pong talagang nagpursige po na maisakatuparan ng ating Philippine ROTC Games ay prior to the opening ceremonies nasinimulan na po nila yung ating Miss ROTC. Yan po ay pinaunlakan ng ating senator. Yan, as seen on the photos on your screen, Senator Francis po led the opening of the Miss ROTC for the Mindanao Regional Leg. Ginanap po yan dito lang sa kapitbahay din namin to my left, no, sa Western Mindanao State University in Zamboanga City. Nandun din po yung mga officials natin. Siyempre, from the Department of National Defense, and again, from our core team din po ng Philippine Sports Commission. There you go, si Sir Evan, our PSC consultant. And all smiles po tayo. No? It was a great event. And sinimulan po natin yan sa Iloilo. No? And patuloy na po yan. And napakarami pong spectators. And syempre, students ang nandun para po panoorin no? Yung ating Miss ROTC. No? Prior to the games, bago makipag labanan yung ating mga athletes, no? Sila po ay in-entertain muna from our Miss ROTC. And syempre, moving forward nga no, sa atin pong opening ceremonies last Sunday, yan, formal po nating binuksan ang Philippine ROTC Games. And syempre, led by none other than Her Excellency, ang atin pong Vice President Sara Duterte, led the opening of the Mindanao Regional Leg of the Philippine ROTC Games. Dito po ayan. Dito po sa Joaquin F. Enriquez Memorial Sports Complex dito po sa Zamboanga City. Yan, and seen on the photos on your screens. We're gonna flash them no, as we go along sa atin pong report. Binahagi po ng ating butihing Vice President no, sa ating mga kadeteng atleta. Sabi niya, be a role model in discipline. Kaya daw nila sinusuportahan ng ROTC because of this. And syempre, right now, no, may malaking exposure yung ating mga cadet athletes to certain sports no, sa atin pong Philippine ROTC Games. And sabi ni Vice President, wag nating sayangin ang pagkakataon nito no, sa ating mga kadeteng atleta, suportahan sila. At the same time, no, to create another avenue for our cadet athletes to find another avenue maybe, no, finding talents here, no, and syempre for the different sports that we have now sa bansa. So yan, sa gitna po ng pabago-bagong panahon ay patuloy nagsimula po yung ating opening ceremonies. I believe yung mga spectators po natin along the grandstand of this sports complex kung saan po tayo nandito ngayong hapon na ito ay punong-puno po. I believe, I was informed, we were around reaching 10,000 people no, na nanonood. There you go, complete yung stands natin punong-puno. Not just from the participants, no, dahil sila po ay nandoon sa ating football field. Yung mga nanonood po from the grandstand, ay mga students, spectators na nanonood po ng ating games. And there were at least 10,000 people po as counted by our sports division po dito sa Zamboanga City. There were at least 10,000 people na dumalo po sa opening ceremonies of the Philippine ROTC Games Mindanao Regional League. And syempre, nandun din po ang ating ROTC Games Honorary Chairman, as I've mentioned, and ating Senator Francis Tolentino. Siya po ay nagpasalamat sa presence ng ating Vice President sa regional league po natin. Ang sabi po niya, it's truly a significant ang pagdalo po ni Vice President Sara since siya po ay isang genuine advocate of youth and sports development through military service. And yan, and seen on the photos on your screens, they're having a good time po. No? Bumaba po yung ating dalawang mga leaders no, ng ating bansa bumaba at nakipag-take a selfie sa ating mga cadet athletes. And syempre, nandun din po no, and representing the Philippine Sports Commission, our chairman, Richard Bachman, ay nagsalita rin po ng ating PSC consultant, si Mr. Kirsten Evan Bigodon. Binahagi po niya no, ang mensahe ng ating chairman. Allow me to share it with you. No? Sabi po ng ating chairman, as we watch our cadet athletes compete over the next few days, tandaan daw po natin that they are not just representing their schools, but also their communities, ang kanilang mga pamilya, and their dreams for a better future and prosperous Philippines. Nagpapasalamat din po si Chairman Richard Bachman no, sa ating mga organizers, sa ating host LGU, ang Zamboanga City, led by Mayor John Dalipe, and ang ating sports division dito, their head, si Dr. Cecil Atilano, ang kanyang pong husband, ang PRISA president, no, si Mr. Former Councilor Bong Atilano as well. Ganun din sa ating mga coaches and ating mga personnel na nagtrabaho po talaga, work tirelessly for the success of the games. May tema po yung ating Philippine ROTC Games. Ang theme po is Tibay at Galing ay pagyamanin, suportahan ang palarong ROTC natin. And yan, seen the photos on your screens, ang ating po mga kasama po ay nagkaroon din ng press conference pagkatapos po ng ating opening ceremonies. And syempre, we don't want to miss this. We also had a time no, para tingnan yung torch relay po natin. Despite the weather conditions po, no, paulan-ulan and umaaraw and umuulan, we had the privilege to watch ating torch relay and lighting of cauldron, and nandun po yung ating mga elite athletes po natin, nagsilbing inspirasyon sa lahat ng mga participating cadet athletes po natin. Nandyan po yung ating mga world and Asian champions na sila Rose Jean Ramos, si Rose G. Ramos, and pinasa naman yan kay Albert Ian de los Santos, and pumunta kay Angeline Colonia, one of our premier weightlifters. Pinasa kay Rosalinda Faustino, si Alexandra Ann Diaz, and si Jody Peralta. Sila po ay mga Zamboanga native na elite athletes po natin no, in the sport of weightlifting. So it's really a great time to see. No? Yan. All smiles din sila from the opening ceremonies natin. So it's really a great time no, para i-check ito. And yun, at the moment, yun na, nasindihan na po yung ating cauldron no, I believe yung huli pong humawak na to, as seen on the photos on our screen, si Rose Jean Ramos po ang nagbigay nito. So officially po, this really marked the opening ng ating Mindanao regional leg for the Philippine ROTC game. So it was all smash, and syempre hindi po mawawala no yung aerial showcase ng ating mga kasama po no sa Philippine Air Force, yan mga branches natin. I don't know if we can flash that photo. Meron pong mga helicopter pa din dito right above our stadium kung saan sila po ay nagbagsak ng mga confetti, katulad din po ng ginawa nila sa opening ng ating Visayas Regional League sa Iloilo City. It was a great atmosphere po no. And syempre, nandun po yung mga officials natin from the Department of National Defense together with the Commissioner on Higher Education. They were also represented there. And syempre, yung workforce pa ng Philippine Sports Commission, headed by Sir Evan, ang ating consultant. And syempre with the core team, the core group of the PSC Technical Working Group and to the men and women of the PSC na nandito po. It's really a great time para po pasalamatan po yung ating lahat ng bumubuo ng ating palaro. So that was featured po, and more of that po was featured in our opening ceremony. So, on the same day din po, pagkatapos po ng ating opening ceremonies, bigla pong umulan sa ating area dito sa around the sports complex, and nagkaroon po tayo ng ikling press conference, yan, as seen kanina sa photos on our screens, no? Nagkaroon po tayo ng press conference with our VIPs. A short press conference, syempre, knowing what's in stake po, ano pa po yung mga kailangan nating i-expect from the Philippine ROTC Games. Nandun po ang ating mayor, no? Mayor ng Zamboanga City, Mayor John Delipe, full support. He was also sharing about how can Zamboanga City be as regional sports hub, no, sa all over the Mindanao region, and they take pride daw po in hosting yung ganitong mga events natin. So it's really a great sight. And after that po, after the press conference, nagkaroon naman tayo ng ating mga series of solidarity meetings. Ayan. As you know po, no, katulad po ng ating mga palaro sa Batang Pinoy and Philippine National Games, hinahadal po natin yung ating mga delegation officials, yung mga coaches natin dyan, and some of our athlete representatives, no, para po magkaroon ng solidarity meeting kung saan ine-explain po natin fully on each sport po, no, ine-explain natin fully kung ano ang magiging technical rules, yung mga guidelines po natin dyan. And syempre, pinangunahan po yan ng mga kasama natin, no, from the different national sports associations. And syempre, yung technical working group po ng PSC. As for the information of everyone, ang PSC po for the ROTC Games is really assigned, no, for the conduct of the game. So, nandyan po tayo tumutulong sa kanila. And syempre, yun nga po, as seen on the photos on your screen, sabay-sabay pong nagkaroon ng solidarity meeting for the sport of athletics, volleyball, meron din po tayo sa boxing, kickboxing, yan, and also basketball and arnis, no, nagkaroon po simultaneous solidarity meetings. They were huddled po dito po sa taas, sa big grandstand po natin. They were huddled for a while. After that, nagkaroon na po ng mga separate solidarity meetings for each sport, dahil syempre meron pong intricacy, no? May mga complexities po yung each sport na kailangan maintindihan din ng ating mga delegation officials bago po tayo officially magsimula sa ating mga palaro. So nandun po yan. Again, maraming salamat po to our partners from the different NSAs for leading this solidarity meetings. And gusto po namin kayo bigyan ng konting pahapyaw, no? Dahil syempre, the following day po, nagsimula na po. Ngayong araw po, marks the third day, I believe. So today is a Wednesday, the third day of competitions for the Philippine ROTC Games Mindanao leg. And we just want to give you, magbabaktak lang po ako ng ilang araw, from our first day, kung saan nagkaroon na po tayo na agad-agad in the sport of athletics, ang first gold medal po natin in the sport of athletics. I want to highlight ating mga tracksters na sina Jerome, Mark Dave Basin, and si Christine Homobos. Ayan po, as seen on the photos on your screen. Yan si Jerome Basin, yan siya, number 44 sa kanyang race bib. Sila po ni Christine Homobos, ayan naman, on the other photo, ay nagbigay po, no, ng best time for the Philippine Army in the men's and women's 200-meter run respectively on the first day po ng ating competition. Sila po ay parehong nagbigay ng magintong medalya in the men's and women's 200-meter run. Ginanap po yun dito sa ating track oval inside the Joaquin F. Enriquez Memorial Sports Complex. Yung 21-year-old po na si Basin ay second-year BS Industrial Management student sa Tangob City Global College. Yan. And siya po ay nagtala ng 23.9 seconds. Si ano po yan, si Jerome Basin. Yan, there we go. While ang kanya naman pong kasama na 20-year-old, napakabata po na si Christine Homobos ng Jose Rizal Memorial State University sa Dipolog City po yan, ay nag-finish po in 28 seconds. Pareho po sila. Sila pong dalawa ay parehong cadet athlete from the Philippine Army. And syempre, that was on the first day. And pagdating po natin kahapon, as of sa pagtatapos po no ng 2 araw na athletic competitions dito po sa Philippine ROTC Games. Si Christine Homobos lang naman po ay nagmeron na po siyang 4 na gintong medalya dito po sa Philippine ROTC Games across the different ano po no events. I believe it was the women's 100, the women's 200, and the 4 by 100 and the 4 by 400. Apat po na events pinagharian po ni Christine Humobos. And syempre kasama ang kanyang mga co-athletes no. But in total siya po ang mostly medaled athlete sync that and I think we're back online. Yan, nagkaroon lang po kami ng konting technical difficulties. But we are back po, no? And as I said, kanina si Christine Humabos po gave us right now, 4 medals for the 4 gold medals for the Philippine Army sa pagtatapos po ng athletics events natin and Philippine ROTC Games. So marami po tayong updates, no? And speaking of updates, meron po tayo mga updates na ginanap for our niece. Our niece right now is having their final bouts, no? Sa our niece competitions po natin. We already have final bouts in our niece. We also have final matches, no? Finals matches na po. Meron tayo ngayon. Kailangan nating abangan din yan. Final matches for ang sport po ba? From the sport of boxing. There we go. Also with kickboxing ay papunta na po into the final rounds po no, ng ating Philippine ROTC Games. And syempre all of these adjustments were made po no. Yung conduct po ng games and everything, lahat po ito ay from the recent mga natutunan po natin from the previous hosting in Iloilo City. And syempre right now, mas madali na po, no? Mas naka-navigate na po ang ating mga agencies towards the successful conducting of the games. And I believe we are almost done na rin po no, with some sports na natapos na po ang athletics. Ito na po no, ang as seen on the photos on your screen, ito po ang ating boxing bouts ay patapos na rin po today. Some of our bouts ay malapit na rin po magtapos. I think we're on our finals nga as I mentioned. On kickboxing as well, on the way to their semi-final and finals matches po. Ganun din, no? Nagsimula na rin po tayo sa Arnis as well. Nagsisimula na rin po tayo. I believe we already have medalists for Arnis. And magsisimula na po, I believe, today or tomorrow po yung ating mga basketball competitions. Ito po ay 3x3 basketball po. No? Sa mga nagtataka po, it's 3x3 basketball competitions. Yan po yung ating events dyan. Dito po sa Philippine ROTC Games. We also have, meron din po tayong esports, no? Meron po tayong nagaganap na esports competitions. Although marami pong nag-register na ating mga cadet athletes dito, but these games will be done online. Lahat po ito will be done online and syempre abangan niyo po sa ating mga social media platforms and also to our media partners no kung ano po yung magiging result ng ating mga games specifically for esports. So yan, there's so many updates po. I believe I know we are just on our 3rd day of competitions. I don't know if we can still flash yung ating pong photos from our awarding ceremonies kaninang hapon po no. I don't know if we have but sinimulan na po nating i-award ang ating mga medalists from athletics and some of the sports ang awarding ceremonies po ng ibang mga sports na to will be done kasabay po ng closing ceremonies on September 2. We are on our 3rd day as I mentioned we are on our 3rd day and magtatapos po ang Philippine ROTC Games on September 2. That'll be on Saturday po. Kasabay po ng closing ceremonies. Yun nga, as I mentioned, 3 sports po will be also having their awarding ceremonies there kasabay ng closing ceremonies. And For other news po, we also have updates no, sa mga ang kasunod na po. Ang kasunod na po nitong Mindanao leg will be the Luzon regional leg, and it will be done po no sa dalawang areas po, mostly in Indang, Cavite. Yan, take note na tayo sa mga viewers natin na mga cadet athletes na naka-register and are yet to register as well. Ang ating pong Luzon regional leg will be done in will be held po in Indang, Cavite. And yung opening ceremonies po, as updated to us by Senator Francis Tolentino, will be done po sa Tagaytay po. So medyo malapit-lapit lang naman yan. And syempre, nandun din po ang ating mga facilities din for the different sports. So it's really a great sight to see. Marami na po ang nangyayari dito sa Philippine ROTC Games. And as you know po, lahat po ng mga may mga piling medalist po tayo. There we go. I think we're back online. We're back online. Pasensya po, nagkaroon lang po kami ng technical difficulties. As I've mentioned po, no, it gives you kayo po ay medalist no sa ating alinman po sa ating mga regional legs. Sa pagkatapos po niyan, you will also be having no outright qualification po to the national championships. Meron pa po tayong natitirang legs no. We have the Luzon regional leg, and meron pa rin po tayong NCR. So that's a different leg pa po. Ayan, FYI na rin po sa ating mga viewers that are yet to compete no. May mga cadet athletes tayo and coaches na nanonood. It would be, meron pa po tayong Luzon Regional Leg and then NCR Regional Leg bago po tayo tumungtong sa National Championships. I believe the month of October po yan mangyayari. So, ang National Championships po, we were informed na ang National Championships po will be held po sa loob ng Philippine Sports Commission no, sa ating very historic Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. So nandito lang around the corner lang po ng Philippine Sports Commission. So dyan po gaganapin ang ating National Championships kasama yung ating mga qualified athletes, ano, yung mga medalists natin from the different regional legs na pinaganapan natin. So it's really a great timeline po, and also kailangan niyo po talaga abangan ito that these games no are something to watch out, and malay po natin nandito lang sa mga cadet athletes natin yung ating mga next elite athletes that would represent the country and that would give us the pride, give the country the pride and honor that it deserves. So syempre on different sporting events. So yan po ang ating mga updates from dito po sa Philippine ROTC Games Mindanao Regional Leg. Magbabalik po kami sa ilang paalala, and when we come back, we will give you po our wrap-up, final news and updates po natin before we end the program. Magbabalik po ang Psc Chatroom.
Pocari Sweat presents The Sweat You Forget. Hello there, I'm Carrie. You see, it's the sweat that you forget that's dehydrating you. Like, work from home overtime, oversleeping, being in cold temperatures, having caffeinated drinks, or alcohol, fighting a fever, and even crying. But you can always recover with Pocari Sweat. Because of these ions, we can help with your body's rehydration. So remember the sweat you forget and always stay hydrated.
Pocari Sweat.
Pocari Sweat presents.
nagbabalik po ang PSC Chatroom and again, you just heard no yung atin po mga updates from the Philippine ROTC Games Mindanao Regional Leg dito po sa city, no, a very very beautiful city ng Zamboanga. And again, we'd like to thank the local government of Zamboanga, led by their mayor, si Mayor John Dalipe, and also syempre working closely with the Philippine Sports Commission. Ang atin pong City Sports Development Office, no, tama ba? City Sports Division ata, syempre led by our their head, no, sa Sports Division, si Dr. Cecil Atilano. Hello ma'am, I hope you're watching. Nasa kabilang side lang po siya ng ating studio right now. Ganon din po to the rest of the team and maging sa ating sa kanila pong former counselor si Mr. Bong Atilano. Sir, maraming salamat po. And syempre, we would like to take this time to appreciate yung mga workforce po ng Philippine Sports Commission that are here with us, from our core group down to every committee na has been really working hard, no po, to really give the best conduct of the games, from Iloilo to Mindanao. And syempre, as we move along to Indang, Cavite for our Luzon leg, to our NCR, and to our upcoming national championships sa Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. And syempre, I wanna just take this time, no, to read through a few comments. Meron po kaming mga nababasa right now. May mga inquiries po on the upcoming Batang Pinoy 2023 and the Philippine National Games. This coming year na rin po yan. And I'd like to take this time, no, na stay tuned po sa social media platforms ng Philippine Sports Commission and to our website. We are working closely on the to align po ang ating mga announcements, no, para po sa inyong lahat. I know some of you guys are already excited, already preparing for it to participate. I believe we released the dates and it's on the month of December, last month of the year. Magsasama-sama po tayo again to really witness the excellence of our Filipino youths, no, specifically in Batang Pinoy. And syempre, yung sa elite level natin in Philippine National Games. That being said, it's a great time, no, para i-plug po namin ang aming mga social media platforms across dito po across different platforms po, no. Again, you can always check our website. It's at www.psc.gov.ph. Ganun din po sa aming Facebook. Lahat po ng mga official announcements will be posted here on our Facebook. Hanapin niyo lang po Philippine Sports Commission. We also have our Twitter platforms. Ayan, hanapin niyo po at PSC_gov. You click a follow, no? So every tweet announcement po namin will also be synced in. Ganun din po if you want to check the highlights. Ayan, announce also moments ng programa ng Philippine Sports Commission in pictures and videos. You can always check our Instagram. It's at phil.sportscommission. And syempre, pwede niyo pong balikan yung mga episodes ng Psc Chatroom and also our other programs sa aming YouTube channel. Hanapin niyo lang po yan, Philippine Sports Commission. There you go. Maraming salamat po for everyone who's always watching. Lagi pong nakatutok sa ating chat room. Huwag niyo pong kakalimutan, we're gonna flash this one more time. PSC Hour on Friday po. Darating po na Friday. There we go. Every Fridays po yan, 1 p.m. Same time as this program. We'll be having Ms. Cinta Carrion, the President of the Gymnastics Association of the Philippines. Kasama ang ating world champion, no, in Carlos Yulo, our two-time gymnastics world champion. Syempre for their preparations for the Gymnastics World Championships. And ganun din for overall of the team, overall team natin for the Asian Games. There you go. Again, maraming salamat po for everyone who's watching. Sa ngalan po na namubuo ng ating programa ng PSC Chatroom, our Chairman Richard Nakman, and the rest of our 4 commissioners. Ganun din po sa production team ng ating PSC Chatroom, mga Public Communications Office. Hello guys, maraming salamat. And syempre mula po dito sa Zamboanga City and the rest of the working group ng Philippine Sports Commission na nagtatrabaho po dito sa City of Zamboanga for the Philippine ROTC Games. Maraming salamat po and we'll see you next Wednesday for another episode of the PSC Chatroom. Goodbye everyone, stay safe and God bless.